Well, Stacey, this is very appropriate as we're sitting around a round table, and we're going to talk about roundtable facilitation.
Yeah.
Now, is that you coming down? Okay, now everybody behave. You know, is that people getting stuff off their chest or sharing ideas, or is it both?
Yeah. So it's a little bit of both. So if you think about it, it's great to learn from an expert, right? But it's also great to tap into a network of peers who are maybe in your industry or in that same function that you're in, but they've got their own unique experiences. Mm-hmm. But it takes the right kind of person to be able to facilitate a group like that to get the best out of everyone.
Yeah.
So that's where I come in. So I've got a lot of facilitation experience doing this sort of thing for groups of HR professionals, for workforce development professionals, for training professionals, both in person and hybrid and virtually.
Okay, in every way, shape, or form. How do you bring these folks together, or have they started something where they want to learn from each other and they need help, or how does that happen?
That's a good question. So typically these engagements are through associations that already have a set of members that are involved in that particular industry or that functional area, but they need somebody who can pull that group together and can bring some of their own subject matter expertise. So I've worked with a lot of manufacturing groups. So for instance, the Precision Metal Forming Association, we converted from an in-person to a 6-hour virtual roundtable where I facilitated those discussions, helped transcribe all the notes, and also brought in some of my experts in my network to talk about things that were relevant, like what's upcoming regulations that are related to workforce development and manufacturing. What is currently happening in employment law, for instance? So I can really provide that full service approach to make sure that not only are people getting the best from each other, but that we're pulling in experts within that area as well.
And again, you can provide a report, or after the whole thing is done, this is what we learned. That's pretty neat. That's pretty complete. That's completing the circle. Let me just say that. That's
completing the round circle. Yes.
Well, it sounds like it can be really informative, and I'm sure if you're watching this, you might want to learn from your peers, and you can't just be around the table, blah blah blah, right?
Right. You need somebody kind of facilitating.
Get Stacey to do it. Thanks, Stacey.
Yeah.